Okay, so due to a popular request, I am here, barefaced chic, to share with you a makeup video. Now, for years I have been perhaps the atypical therapist in that I wasn't always a makeup fan, if I'm honest, and I used to find makeup a little bit tedious. I used to find mascara run down my eyes and never really enjoyed it. However, I've discovered some great products over the years that's still a very simple routine, and I'm going to share it with you today, and I'm going to apply it live. Of course, preparation is key, and you've got to have the canvas to be able to put your makeup on. Makeup, over the years, I feel, has become a mask. It's become something that we tend to hide everything with. But I guess I want to show you my routine is about kind of, showing off your skin, making it sort of, highlight the benefits of your skin and really bring it to life, but still look like you at the end of it. So preparation for me is always the cleanse. I use my Better Skin formula, which is a combination of aromatherapy oils that I apply to the skin both morning and at night. And then I will put on a serum because I put all the nourishment, if you like, into my cleanse, prepares my skin so that I can get away with just a really, really light serum. And I use a 50-50 serum. In fact, my blend, if you like, is blackcurrant and elderberry seed oil at the moment. And that gives me condition and softness to the skin, and it absorbs beautifully. So of course, it creates a lovely base for makeup. Another thing that I do at the moment as well, because I do suffer with hay fever, my eyes kind of running most of the day otherwise if I don't do this. So I've discovered some great eye drops from A. Vogel, and they are absolutely amazing, and just a drop in the eye, every few hours just really keeps on top of everything, and it doesn't, it stops my eyes streaming, so it's a huge benefit. So the first product that I apply, and basically when it comes to putting on your moisturiser before putting your makeup on, just allow enough time for it to settle. So I always brush my teeth and then I'm good to go with the makeup, okay? So the first product I'm going to use, in fact I use a combination of Liz Earle and Jane Iredale. So it's actually both a blend of a professional range, which is Jane Iredale, and Liz Earle, which you can get on the high street. So with this I'm going to pop on their sheer skin tint. Now for me, I have a very pale skin. And to get anything to blend into my skin is very difficult. But Liz Earle, when they launched their sheer skin tint, they brought out number 1, which is Bare, and this is perfect for me. You of course want to get one that doesn't create a difference between the top and the bottom. So just again, as with everything, warm up your products before you put them onto your skin. Smooth over and blend. Not only is it a great product, but it just balances my skin. So it just gives it a really nice, even flow. And I take it all around into the eyes, underneath. It's quite funny doing it in front of you guys, and we just do this in my bathroom. And again, as with any foundations, it's just making sure you blend. Fingertips are the best way. I mean, you can use all sorts of fancy brushes and sponges and things like that, but for me, fingertips really feel their way around the skin. You can blend, you can get in and around the creases of the skin much more effectively and smooth. All the way through to the hairline so you haven't got any barriers whatsoever. I then go on to use a cream blush, and I'm a huge fan of cream blush. Unfortunately, my daughter got to this one, hence it's a bit squodged, but it doesn't take away from the product itself. It's a beautiful cream blush. Something my nana always used to teach me with her pan sticks was where to put the cream blush. So always onto the apples of the cheeks and just smudging. And this gives you that lovely sort of, glow into your cheeks. So apply with one finger and blend and smudge with the other. Now on some days, that's enough. A little bit of lip balm and I'm good to go. What I do tend to find is that cream blushes will not always last throughout the day. So if I want something a little bit longer lasting, I still put the cream blush on because it's closer to my skin, it's more creamy and nourishing, and my skin likes that sort of texture. But over the top, I actually then go on to put a powder blush, okay? Again, actually with Liz Earle, so it's Jane Iredale cream blush, and then I use the Liz Earle powder brush. In fact, she does both cream and powder. And I dab their most fantastic brush, which contours the cheeks, and again, just intensifies. And just gives it a little bit more stability. Another thing you can do, of course, is if you like a a slightly matte finish with your foundations is just to smooth on a little bit of nice loose translucent powder. And it's all a case of blending and smiling. Now, that's one way to create definition in your skin, and then the other way is actually to use your eyebrow definition, okay? So I move away actually from eyeliners, and I also move away from kind of mascaras, again because I don't really like wearing it, but also I tend to find, if I certainly get a bad hay fever session, I tend to sort of steer away from that because naturally I rub my eyes and before I know it, I've got the product all over the place. So the great thing about an eyebrow pencil is you can essentially brush in, so it looks like little hairs, and then you can just smudge in with this great brush. So you can see that I've bent the end of it. It gives me a great contour, and it just adds a little bit of colour, a little bit of definition. And as for us all, we don't have even eyebrows, just so you know. You have an expressive side and a less expressive side, so kind of go with the flow. And great thing with a little pencil, if you make a little mistake, you can smooth it away. And then just always blend, and this just stops it from being obviously a nice sort of drawn in line. Great thing about this Liz Earle brush actually is that they've got a little definition pencil on the other end, so you can actually create a lovely effect with the eyeliner, and get that really, really fine defined line. And then just to finish, all I do is either put on a lip balm, something like Burt's Bees I quite like, or I just take my little jar of shea butter, as I've used many a time, and that just helps to moisturise and is one of the best ways to stop your lip gloss from being all gloopy and sticky, okay? So I literally just will smooth it on the base. I quite like just to use a pale lip gloss, but it just brings back the health and colour of the lips. And by smoothing that on top, you get that lovely gloss, but because you've got the shea butter or the lip balm underneath, you don't get the stickiness on the lips. And it's just a great way to show off your natural lip colour, which goes in sync with your blush that you've chosen to use. So really, really simple routine. It's just a great way to enhance the skin and not hide your skin. So, enjoy makeup. This is a great video, I would say, for teenagers, when they're first getting into makeup. It's a great way to kind of get them involved. But if you've got great skincare behind you, then your makeup should be there just to, enhance what you have. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me some comments down below, and if there's any other information I can give you, then fire away.